Today's daily verse comes from Revelation 4, verse 11. It reads, "Paul, you are worthy, O Lord our God, to receive glory and honor and power, for you created all things, and they exist because you created what you pleased." This verse is a powerful declaration of God's worthiness and sovereignty, found within a vision of heavenly worship. The first part of the passage says, "You are worthy, O Lord our God, to receive glory and honor and power." This is a statement of praise and recognition. Worthy implies that God deserves these attributes. Glory, honor, and power represent the highest forms of admiration and acknowledgement of God's supreme authority. O Lord our God emphasizes the personal relationship between God and those who worship Him, while also highlighting His universal dominion. The passage goes on to say, "For you created all things." This is the reason given for God's worthiness. Creation is the ultimate act of power and authority. By creating everything, God demonstrates His absolute control and ownership over the universe. The final statement in the passage says, "And they exist because you created what you pleased." This reinforces God's sovereignty and free will. It emphasizes that creation was not an accident or a necessity, but a deliberate act of God's pleasure. What you pleased shows that God had and has total autonomy over His creation. Nothing exists that He did not will into being. In essence, this verse conveys that God deserves all praise, honor, and power because of who He is, and God's act of creation is the foundation for His worthiness and authority. God's creation was a deliberate act, demonstrating His absolute control and freedom. This verse is a part of a scene of heavenly worship, demonstrating the appropriate response to God's greatness. It is also a reminder of God's ultimate power and authority, and it calls for a response of worship and adoration.